teams of roughly equal talent, conference foes. They're hoping to strike back this time.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And there's the drive. Misses from close range.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
And the Spurs with possession here, trailing by 5. McDermott outside. Here's Bates Diop. It's stolen by Looney. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
The best 19 love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Kevon Looney is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Payton in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Jones. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Collins outside. Pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
The Warriors leading. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. Plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
Green's checked in for the Warriors.
Draymond Green.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Puts it up from 12. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Here's Thomas. He's got 17. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Outside Walker from deep 3-point range. The shot won't fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Jones. To the right side. Clock at 6. Outside Walker. It's stolen by Green. And here comes the break. Up the floor. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
And Poeltl deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Here's Jones. They get it again. And another shot. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Thomas. Pure from three-point range. Thomas has got 23.
A dozen consecutive points off of... This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Wiggins, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Klay Thompson in for Payton. Now here's Murray. He came away with 14 points in his last game. 43 seconds left in the half. Thomas misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Vassell's shot is good. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Thomas. From outside, off the mark. And it's San Antonio's ball. It's a 10-point game. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Fires the three. Goes back up, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Murray.
James Wiseman.
Then he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Murray. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Richardson in at the 3.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
One of the more improved players over the last few years. Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Can't connect from short range. The Warriors shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Thomas. Here's Wiggins. And it's Richardson with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Vassell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Klay Thompson picks one up.